I know it's another Dracula event video, and I've been making a lot of these, but there's some pretty interesting news today. The main one I want to touch on is the fact that these banners are going to be lasting the longest out of any banners this game has ever seen. And not only that, we are also getting all three of them basically at the same time. We also have some information on them. There's a choose your own banner. There's a lot of different things. And once again, I want to go over it with you guys. So let's just get right into it. I don't want to really waste time. Let's start with Lady Mina. So Lady Mina is one of the Dracula event heroes. This is the limited. Now the limited is going to follow the same rules as usual. If you pull it in and you don't get her within 200 summons, on the 200th, you're guaranteed together. That is really, really good, right? Well, this banner is lasting from the 13th, which is in about 3 days, up to the 30th till the end of the month. This is 17 days. This is by far the longest banner we've ever seen. This is functionally the easiest limited we have ever gotten to obtain. Whether or not you think she's great, you have to pick one of her up because, I mean, hell, you could farm that 200 in those days really, really easily. I mean, this game has a lot of free summons, whether you agree with that or not. It's just a fact, right? This is going to be the easiest limited to ever get. Lady Mina is going to come out. Legendary collaboration hero. Guaranteed at 200. Pity timer can only be activated one time. I mean, it's the same, right? It's the same as all limited banners, which is pretty interesting. Now, that's just Lady Mina. What else is there? Well, there's also Van Helsing. Now, Van Helsing, not only is this going to be from the 14th to the 30th, which is 16 days, well over 2 weeks, or at least a little over 2 weeks. Dr. Van Helsing is my favorite of the four. I think he's actually really good. He is actually not the star of the show for his banner, though. Not only are we getting him on a long banner, we are also getting to pick another unit on a long banner. So if you're missing a hero that's really good, or you want awakenings for a hero, but you're not sure if you have a lot of summons, well, you have 16 days to pick any single legendary hero that drops from blue summons and gems, and you just get to put them on the same banner, which is so weird. It feels so weird that this is the case, but that's great. I mean, it gives you time to pull, and yeah, you're able to pick whatever the hell you want. All right, so the range of selectable rate of legendary heroes is limited to the listed heroes, excluding lords. So no lords, no unnameables, and no event or ancient exclusive summons. So there's ample time to get these two champions, right? If you were a little bit drained on resources from Police, who I'll admit I am, you still have time, which is good. And now we get to the main one, which I think is the most interested. And that is the fact that we are getting Count Dracula and Balderon. Now, Balderon, in my opinion, is still the most overrated lord in the game. I know I'm going to get comments that are like, no, he's really good. He's barely even meta in the only area. He's really, like, the best. He's not terrible, but, you know, I always got to mention that I think he's overrated. Anyways, this banner is going to last for 15 days. Now, Count Dracula is actually, if we remember, going to be guaranteed in 90 ancients. And a big thing I saw from people was that despite asking for ancient guarantees for months, the second we got an ancient guarantee, apparently it was a bad thing because these banners are so soon, which I agree with the banners too soon part. Absolutely. But I mean, the ancient thing we've been asking for a while, and I know it wasn't, you know, viable for free-to-plays to get 90 summons in the normal amount of days that a banner would have. But now, if you're late game and you grind the game, you can actually get 90 ancients, I'm pretty sure, from now to the end of this banner. So if you do choose to pull for him, even though I don't think he's like the most worth it ever, you're actually able to get Dracula pretty much in those days, which is really interesting, right? This has never happened before. So this raises the question, for later collabs, are these going to last for 2 weeks like this time? Do we need to, you know, save all of our resources for the chance that there might be a collab in the future? Or are we able to be a little bit more, you know, lenient with our saving because they might just give us friggin' over half the month to save. I don't know. It's just such a weird thing to see, because it just goes against everything we know about this game's banners. To my knowledge, the last banner that lasted a while was like Lust. I think Lust banner had like 5 or 6 days at some point, which was a long time ago, which is obviously, you know, longer than normal banners, but this is more than double that, which is kind of crazy. So, I don't know what this means for future collabs. I don't know what this means for future banners. We're also getting Magda and Lord Phineas. Magda is obviously decent. She does a lot of AoE damage. She's really decent in Matrix right now. Lord Phineas is great for Abyss if you're running an Infernal team. Those are probably going to be skips, though, because we are getting these. Even if they aren't the most game-changing heroes ever, Van Helsing's good. Mina, you should pick up. And Dracula, if you choose to pull for him, you can get him. Also, it looks like Van Helsing is no longer Nightmare, which I really hope is a typo, because there have been a lot of typos before, but I don't know. And then the final thing I want to just quickly touch on is it seems like all of these heroes will not be added to the pool. Now, that's still not, you know, confirmed yet, but also, you know, it says Bloodline Summoning, Bloodletter Summoning, and then Scarlet Feast Ancient Summoning is the only areas they can be pulled. So what this tells me is potentially in the future, they will not be added to the pool. So if you miss them, you may miss them until this collab either comes back or maybe it never will come back. Now, that's just, you know, a thought. I don't know anything about this more than you guys do, but it is possible that these are one-time heroes. So either way, this Van Helsing banner is so good. It is insane. I mean, like, I don't even know what I want to pull for. Airless, amazing, right? Numera, amazing. Nija, amazing. I'm missing Key Awakenings on a lot of these guys, and it's really hurting me for a lot of endgame content. Now, I literally have 16 days to pick one of them, and although I can't change it, I have 16 days to just pull however much I want, and then try to get Awakenings. So this is the most impactful banner potentially in the game's history, because it is not only the longest banner, but it's the longest banner for any hero you pick in the game. That is wild. Like, I don't even care about the fact that, you know, Dracula's lasting a while and you could maybe farm up summons if you want him, blah, 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 who cares? This Van Helsing banner may be potentially the best banner we've ever seen, but I don't know. Anyways, with that out of the way, I just wanted to share this with you guys because I know not everyone checks the notes, and obviously, you know, I like to yap and I like to get views on videos because it's my job. But anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about, aside from the fact that there is also a Lady Mina skin. So that's something, I guess. Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Destined signing out.